The months rolled on, and Bruno had grown many times the size he was when he came. Tichuan thla te alo liam ta zela Bruno po chu aran thang chho zela atira anron shwaitir aya le tam takin aron thang lian ta. He had equaled the Alsatians in height and had even outgrown them. An William chi kanti Alsatian kanti ang chi William chi ho ai po chuan alo lian alo thang lian zok ta, but was as sweet, just as impish, just as playful. Maro chu ama khafiam puite anuam ema aduom ema, and was very fond of every single one of us. Tichuan kay ma ni zong kha tu te me po kha I angay na ema. He loved my wife and she loved him too. She had changed his name from Bruno to Baba, a Hindustani word signifying small boy. Tichuan kanupui chuan atira ka chuan Bruno ti apwa ama ero chu athak lea Hindi tongin Baba ti nia Baba ti chu small boy tina nia ti chuan Baba ti in akodan kha athak lea. Bruno could do a few tricks too. At the command, Baba wrestle, Baba box, he vigorously tackled anyone who came forward for a rough and tumble. Tichuanin Baba chu tu kan han pek khan engimoni hi ative the thina. Baba buan ro kan ti te, Baba box nek ro kan ti te khan amazo na mi local te khatyang khanin I alo buan tup zel thin ani. Give him a stick and say, Baba hold gun, and he pointed the stick at you. Tichuan thing chang hi petala chu savom no te chu savom chu thing chang hi han petala Baba hold gun I silai kha han hum te han titala molte kha petala I alautin nga lang che silaya tin ang che khan alautin nga lang che ti in chu tiang te chu Baba chuan athiam vekani. Ask him, Baba where's baby? And he immediately produced and cradled affectionately a stump of food which he had carefully hidden in his straw bed. Tichuanin molte anan pek tichuanin enge ni naute kha oi ni om ang tak khanin cradle mo now oi ang khanin chu thingtang te chu a oi ve thina ni. But because of the tenant's children, poor Bruno or Baba had to be kept chained most of the time. Then my son and I advised my wife and friends advised her to give Baba to the zoo at Mysore. Tichuanin kan chen kan in lua tu te no pang an fa te awangin Baba amo Bruno tia an ko boka chu tlang pui thuin an thun kha alongai te thina chan chu an in lua tu te no pangawang khan ti chuan ka fa panen chuan kan nu chu thuron kan petin ba ka kan chan te po in Mysora sahwana khanin da me turin thuron kan pea. He was getting too big to be to keep at home. After some weeks of such advice, she at last consented. Ti chuan ina handa turatan chuan alin to mawang khanin sahwana da tur khan thuron kan peta ti chuan kar emung zat huwa chuan consented, permitted ti na aphalta kan nu chuan ti chuan man mo takin aril ru athak le mind before she could change her mind. Aril ru athak le ma khanin Sahwan enkol tu curator Sahwan enkol tu library enkol tu tipo hi curator kan ti thawa ne na chuanin lekha kan vasiak ta did he want a tame bear for his collection? He replied, yes. The zoo sent a cage from Mysore in a lorry, a distance of 87 miles, and Baba was packed off. This one, savom lo khoi to kha akol ve du ngemti in zona kan vazota lekha kan vothona ti chuan o alo tia ti chuan alo remti me ba ka khan savom bom cage kha I traka khanin aron thon tel ta chuta chuan Baba chu kan khung ta ti chuan Mysora chuan sahwana om turin Baba chu kan thon ta ani. We all missed him greatly, but in a sense we were relieved. My wife was inconsolable. Tichuan kan ngai em vek meya chuti rual chuan I enge ni athoven thaka ati ni achan chu ama pui kha alian to ina han run kha chu I naupanga wang khan thun te angai thin bok sia amaro chu kanu pui ro chu inconsolable ati ni nem thelo khop khanin alung leng alungai ani chu. She wept and fretted. For the first few days she would not eat a thing. Then she wrote a number of letters to the curator. How was Baba? Back came the replies, well, but fretting. He refuses food too. Tichuan lekha kha curators sawan enkol tu nena khanin athon reng mei thina ta chuan Baba chungchang te episode thina tichuan achanna amuthin boka o atha e amaro chu chote po ala eidu lava titen anron changa. After that, friends visiting Mysore were begged to make a point of going to the zoo and seeing how Baba was getting along. Tichuanin thian chen khate Mysore vakal ho nena khan ingtinge Baba chu sahwana chan nuama ti em ti te khavas shityang tur te khan thian te kha ashil bok thina. They reported that he was well but looked very thin and sad. All the keepers at the zoo said he was fretting. For 3 months, I managed to restrain my wife from visiting Mysore. Tichuan chuta sawana vakala Baba wa hu te chuan anron report le dan chuanin Baba chu acher ema I ahlim lawani. He was thin and sad. Achera ahlim lawa so te kha I thudu lo ni ti an han shil khan I enge ni kanupui kha aril ro shom ema ti chuan Mysore kal tur khanin karem tilova thum chung chu kanupui chu I restrain kadang thei shama. Then she said one day, I must see Baba. Either you take me by car or I will go by myself or by bus or by train. Nikhatsu ti hian min ti ta Baba hi ka mu nge ngai achan chu min shruai lo ikara min shruai lo ni chuan basina mo train mo ke main ka kal nge don ani atita bur mai ni. So I took her by car. Friends had conjectured tichuanin chutiang anga ti tak bur mea chuanin I kakar chuan kanupui chu Mysore kal tur chuan ka shruai ta a. Friends had conjectured that the bear would not recognize her. Conjectured helai ti chu lo la shia kan thian ti chuanin sahwana chuan vakal le po di ma silangin an savom Baba chuanin alo shato lawang ti kha anrin dan ania. I had thought so. Kepo chun chuchukarin dan ania. But while she was yet some yards from his cage, Baba saw her and recognized her. Amaro chu amunan vatlen tak chuanin Baba khanin mun latak atanga lo mu khan alo la shetat mea. He howled with happiness. Tichuan ahlim em wang khan alo ngur hum mea. She ran up to him, petted him through the bars, and he stood on his head in delight. Ta chuan kanupui chu atlan ta a Baba cage chunga a om chu bar kara chuan a kutte chu varol lutin I enge avachul vela Baba chu him ti tak kinalu lo kan vu mai ni atini chu. For the next 3 hours she would not leave that cage. She gave him tea, lemonade, cakes, ice cream and whatnot. Ti chuan darkar thum anu darkar thum chung chu kha sahwan kha Baba bom kha akal san thelo reng mea ti chuan in tur chi sang thing pui te lemonade te eitur cakes te ice cream le engemoni kha I apea. Then closing time came and we had to leave. Ta chuan akhar hun na lo thleng ta a kan kal alo ngai ta a. My wife cried bitterly. Kanupui chu na satakin atrapa Baba cried bitterly. Tao's curator and the keepers felt sad. As for me, I had reconciled myself to what I knew was going to happen next. Oh, please, sir, she asked the curator, may I have Baba back? Tichuanin kanupui po trap na sa Baba po chu atrap na sa boka. Tichuan khang lai a enkol tu sahwan enkol tu te ho zong sung po chu an sheoman tia an lungai an hlim lo vek beya ta chuanin kanupui chuan chumi sahwan enkol tu hena chuan khongai takin baba hi ka nei let le thengem ti in azota a ta chuan hesitantly she takin hopur tak chungin ti hian a chang ta a madam, he belongs to the zoo and is government property now. I cannot give away government property. Ti chuanin tuna chuan sahwan ta anito a sarkar ta anito a chuwang chuan sarkar thil sarkar bungrua te hi chutiangin kein kalau the thangin kalau ti chuak ngot thelo ti in curator chuan changa. But if my boss, the superintendent at Bangalore, agrees, certainly you may have him back. Nima sila kanpu kan superintendent Bangalore hianin aremti phot chuan I isavom baba chu ineilet le ngi theinge ngeyang mintia. There followed the return journey to Bangalore and a visit to the superintendent's bangla. A tearful pleading, Baba and I are both fretting for each other. Will you please give him back to me? He was a kind-hearted man and consented. Tichuan Bangalore chuan an kalta a tichuan an pu ber sawan superintendent nena chuan an vakalta a tichuan trau in awangen ta a baba le ke hi kanin ngai ema chuwang chuan khongai takin baba hi min pelet le thengem ti in azota a kha superintendent kha kind hearted angil nei ema ti chuan alo phal sakta a. Not only that, he also wrote to the curator telling him to lend us a cage for transporting the bear to Bangalore. Chu mei po chu nilavin baba ka kan nei let le khamin phalsak mei po nilavin Mysura I sawan enkol tu curator hena chuan lekha zakin baba kan shwai let le na tur khan cage abom po kha min ho aphal nge a. Back we went to Mysore again, armed with the superintendent's letter. Baba was driven into a small cage and hoisted on top of the car. The cage was tied securely and a slow and careful return journey to Bangalore was accomplished. Tichuan Mysore chuan kan let le ta a tichuan superintendent lekha baba shwai let le theina lekha kan king boka tichuan baba chu boma ki cha chuan kan da kar chunga chuan kan da ta a bom chu that takin nget takin kan trona ti chuan zoi muangin film khur takin Bangalore chuan baba chu kan shwai let le thei ta ni tini. Once home, a squad of coolies were engaged for a special walk in our compound. Ti chuan ina kan ron ho nu chuan coolies kan ti chu inge ni na thok tu ho khang ho rual ho chu na thok turin kan compound chunga na thok tur chuan kan roi ta ati ni ta hianin na dang nilavin kan endon ni na nge en tho. An island was made for baba an na tho chu baba an savom tan khan island thiarkar an sak dona ni chu an siam sak dona ni chu island chu. It was 20 feet long and 15 feet wide and was surrounded by a moat. Asailam ka 20 feet ania 15 feet ka azaw lamania tiang chuanin island ka an siam sak ta top meya chu island chu moat 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 ti chu man lai lal in kha imiswal le ramdang hoina anlo ti boy thelo na tur khan lal in sir castle sira khanin lei thuk takin an lai khwara ta chuan tui an tikling thina midangina anron nang po le anron ti boy thelo na tur kha chutiang ang chu moat chu baba island a khan an siam sakani chu khwar thuk tak tui da na chu 6 feet wide and 7 feet deep fit ruka zau fit saria thukin an siama alian thokhat hle tikhan nuam taka theina turkha an siam saka. A wooden box that once housed birds was brought and put on the island for Baba to sleep in at night. Tin chu mai ba ka chuanin amut na turin I sava lo to na an lo da na thin bom te kha amut na turin zana amut na turin an da sak boka. Straw was placed inside to keep him warm, and his baby, the gnarled stump of wood, along with his gun, the piece of bamboo, both of which had been sentimentally preserved since he had been sent away to the zoo, were put back for him to play with. Tichuan Baba an kollaya thingtang asilai te anote atana ahman thin te kha Baba akha sawana chung zong khan an lo da that saka chung te chu tuna chuan a ailena khan ama ti hlim tur le a infiam pui turatan khan an da le sak le to bok ani. In a few days, the coolies hoisted the cage onto the island and Baba was released. Tichuan ni rei laute a an tho nuwa chuan Baba a island chu an siam zo to nu chuan a bom chu island a chuan an vada ta a ta chuan Baba po chu an chwa ve ta a. He was delighted. Standing on his hind legs, he pointed his gun and cradled his baby. Alom a Baba chu zalen takin tuna chuan lunglen to nya lavin a thei to a ti chuan a kenung lam pani hind legs chuan a handing vunga ti chuan a silai te chu hantina tin a thingtang pakhat no te ta na a man te po chu a han oile fut tana. My wife spent hours sitting on a chair while he sat on her lap malpui mo. Ti chuan kanupui chu chera chuanin an thuvang vanga amal chunga chuan a savom Baba chu a thurun meya. He was 15 months old and pretty heavy too. Ti chuan Baba chu thasom panga lai upa lo ni ve to in alian to ema. The way my wife reaches the island was interesting. I have tied a rope to the overhanging branch of a mango tree with a loop at its end. Putting one foot in the loop, she kicks off with the other to swing over the 6-foot gap that forms the width of the surrounding pit. The return journey is made the same way. Tichuanin kanupui na chu Baba Island avatlo dan thin chu mak deuh me nia I thingkung tangsang taka khanin shrui ka thlunga chu shrui to pa chuanin enge ni kwa loop enge ni hole kha asiam ta a chuan chuta chuanin ake kha avarol ta ti chuanin enge ni avazuang kai ta thina ni khami island le an in kara khanin tui da na thuk tak o mawang khan ti chuan chu shruya chuan a uai ta a ti chuan island a khan avatum ta thina ni tin aron let le du po in chutiang bok chuan chu shruya chuan a ke kha atopa khan a kwa khanin azuk da ti chuan tiang chuan aron uai phe le thin ani. But who can say now that a sloth bear has no sense of affection, no memory, and no individual characteristics? Tuna chuanin savom te hianin mi ngai nat na sense of affection khatiang kha an nei lo ani engtinia kan ti ngot theang kan soi the lo tin memory kan ti thil shia jing na kha an nei lo ani ti kha engtinia kan soi theang achan chu Baba po kha hun engemaw zat nuwa khanin anupuina avatlo le khan alo la shia tin alo ngai em boka anin ngai awangin cho te po kha a thelo ania alunga lenga chuwang chuan heng ramsa te po hian affection te an neya tin thil hria dreng na te po kha an nei bokani ti kha achiang em ani ole khati zong ka voina kan zer thei chu ani le ta ni.